All right, sometimes you gotta win small before you can win big. That is what I'm realizing right now because according to my schedule, I had on my calendar to film for about, I wanted to film something in one take and do it within 15 minutes, but that did not go as planned. And I was trying to write notes and figure out better way to put the message and frame it. And it's still here and it's still a great message. And I plan to film that later. But as of now, I'm running out of time. And the time that I scheduled this to be is running out. And so I got to come up with something. And there's got to be a deadline. I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. I got to break that cycle. But also realizing that I want to lean into done is better than perfect. And right now, I have what's in the making of, one would say, a perfect message and something I would love to film and get done in one take. But right now, I just don't have the time. But what I do have time for is to film at least something, and that is going to be this right now. And it can be easy to want to get everything right the first time, or if we have goals and you are looking to achieve things like, I don't know, it's cool to be the one take Willie, the one take Jake, and be just do everything great the first time. But a lot of the times, as you're building up towards your goals, something I'm realizing is like what it takes to win big often starts with winning small and getting the small wins over time. Let's say you want to start getting more consistent in the gym. A lot of times people want to be 3 to 5 times a week. They're going. They want to do that. But they often forget that there's power in just starting small and going once a week. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Jeff Nippard, he's the one where he brought up a study where only 30 minutes a week is enough to see noticeable progress in muscle gain. Um, but obviously, like optimally, 3 to 5 times can be ideal. But like a lot of the times, all you need is once a week. And if you can get consistent at once a week and get good at the little small things and start getting those small wins over time, then you can start building yourself up to having um to going to said workouts 3 times a week, right? And in the same way, it can be for losing weight and being in a calorie deficit. A lot of the times, people want to starve themselves and start eating less calories or eating more satiating foods. Um, but if you start starving yourself too much, you'll then just, it won't be consistent. You'll fall off within a week or so. But if you start small and start cutting off certain foods that you don't necessarily need, like instead of having the entire pack of chips you typically eat, maybe start eating half of those or cutting them off altogether. I don't know. But the little steps over time that lead to the big wins over time. I didn't explain that in the best way. I would have wanted to because this isn't a weight loss video, this isn't a fitness channel, but also I can tell I'm just not in the best headspace right now. Like I've had days where I sat down, I press the camera and it's like it's an easy go. But right now it's just not the case and I got to be okay with that. I know be okay with getting the small win right now. And that small win is getting something done right now that isn't probably my best video ever, but it's something, and it's something that's moving the needle little by little. And so I know for a fact that I will look back on this and be glad that I at least got done something. Um, one analogy that is practically impossible for me to to misspeak here is the fact that there's an Instagram person I watch, Higher Up Wellness, and he talked about how he was on a story. He's like, man, I just got back from a workout. It was only like 10 minutes, he said, or something like that. But I got in there and I worked my A off for about how much time I had. And in that workout, he's like, there's been so many times where I skipped the gym and I just didn't go because I felt like I didn't have enough time. But he's like, now I promise you that when I look back a year from now, these 10-minute workouts here and there are going to stack up and it's going to pay off over right, from a year from now because I am keeping promises to myself and at least getting something done because I'm not going for perfection, I'm going for progression. And so in that, he's like, even if you only have 5, 10, 30 minutes, go get something done, because that is going to move the needle, and that is going to compound over time. A compound effect. I think that's also powerful. Little steps lead to big steps. Think of it as like an ocean. The ocean itself, a body of water, is just a combination of little drops. And if we think of our goals in our lives like that, like if we can just get these little drops over and over, little by little, it's going to lead to something big. And so with that, I've been talking for about 5 minutes now, and this is definitely something little, one could say, and it definitely won't get many views or many comments, but it is something that I will look back on and add to the list, because I don't have many videos out. I probably have maybe 10, if that. And so one thing I love to remember is Mr. Beast. He said, the biggest YouTuber right now is saying, he said that many people come to me asking, how can I get more views? How can I get more subscribers? And he's like, I don't even want to hear you talk about views or subscribers until you would get at least 100 videos. Then we can start worrying about views and subscribers. I said that a lot more harshly because I just like to remember it that way. But his message was like, a lot of the times, if you are looking to just become great at content creation, make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then we can talk about getting more views, getting more subscribers. And in that sense, it's like, again, it's bringing it back to just the small wins over time. Instead of obsessing over, "Oh, how can I get the perfect video? How can I do something that will just get all the clicks, get all the views?" And it's like, that can be cool, but a lot of the times it's not going to be cool, because the action isn't going to be there, the volume isn't going to be there. You're going to be slow to get things out. You're not going to be getting the reps in because you're becoming so obsessed with being perfectly optimized that you don't even move. What is it? There's a quote I heard from Chris Williamson. Don't be something along the lines of like, don't be over obsessed with optimization, because it leads to, is it procrast? It doesn't lead. It can lead to procrastination, but it also can just lead to being still and not doing enough. But to bring it all back with the 100 videos things, I think it's just a reminder that you can obsess over trying to get everything perfect, or you can obsess over just putting in the reps over and over and over, and then trust that you will get better over time. And so with this, like, this is going to be one of my 100 videos, because I'm nowhere close to 100 videos. And so at this moment, like, I'm not even stressed over, I can't be stressed. One, I'm not, but two, like, I can't / I shouldn't, in a way, because you can't be mad at the results you get from the work you didn't do. I think that's another quote. But yeah, so this is part of the journey, and got to be okay with that. I got to embrace that and embrace the little steps, the little wins, because those are going to lead, most likely going to lead to the big ones. Again, there is power in like having expectations and big goals and big dreams. Like, it's okay to have goals, it's okay to have dreams, it's okay to have aspirations, but our aspirations, our goals, our dreams can't have us. It's okay to have goals, but your goals can't have you. It's okay to have dreams, but our dreams can't have us. And what that means is, like, we can't cling to them. We can't all or nothing need them. Like, oh, if I don't achieve my dreams, then I'm worthless. Then I'm a failure, and I'm I quit. Like, I'll never be okay. Like, I don't think that's the way to live. That's not the way I'm trying to live, at least. And one quote that was like a bomb that was dropped on me lately was like, David, God's will for your life isn't for you to hit your goals. He said that to me, and I knew it. I knew that, but it was different. It hit different to hear it, and for him to say it especially. And so that was like a reminder. Like, not a lot of the times we don't need to learn anything new. We just need to be reminded. And that was a great reminder for me as to like being humbled in their pursuit towards our goals. Like, yes, it's okay to have them, but they can't have us. And so with that, I hope we're able to just keep those in mind. So yeah, um, done is better than perfect. So focus on volume, getting your reps in as you're pursuing your goals, and improving something each time as you grow. Whether it's making videos or whether it's noticing the mistakes you make and then doing better next time, making a better calendar schedule around whatever you're doing, making adjustments, or maybe it's you're in conversation and you notice you were quick to anger. Like, okay, what triggered me in that moment? How can I do better next time and just slow down? I can go on and on, but I will stop now because it's already been 10 minutes and I want to go now. But or now I want to go. Oh, I'm running out of time. But if I could, I would I would say so much more in a so much better way. But this is something to start and it will pay off over time, hopefully. And I hope this inspires you in whatever you're pursuing that. Okay, how can I do the small one? How can I do something that is not perfect, but at least is done, and get that small win to get to hopefully attain the big wins over time. So with that being said, uh, overall, it's not easy, but it is simple, and I hope this helps. See you later. Oh, bro, that didn't even end, bro.